Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome. Jimmy, how are your buyers doing?
Good. We're just trying to work with the builder's lender, and it's not going too great.
Oh.
They just keep on prolonging it. I already got them. I already have them locked in with another lender, but
yeah,
it just seems like this lender doesn't want to get them locked in. They want to prolong it and wait. I mean, I think I know why, but.
Well, that's kind of frustrating.
It is, but it's nice to know that we have the other.
You have a backup
lender that's already locked in.
Good.
Look at this good group of people. Everybody's funneling in. Happy Wednesday. Good afternoon, Park Meadows. How are y'all doing? This is where in my head I hear thunderous applause and people are like, woo! That's so good. Yay! All right. I know, it's okay. It's okay. I can actually hear you yelling and screaming from the comfort of your home.
Well, we got a thumbs up from Sheena.
Yes. Hey, there we go. There we go. I love it. I love it. We are going to dive in today, tell you about all of the things that you need to know in your business. And then we have a special encore presentation of a phenomenal training session that we held yesterday. You might have missed it. So if you did, this is your chance to catch back up. So we're gonna dive into that, and then we're going to get going right at 1 o'clock today in the Market Center for our 36-12-3 training program. If you have that special invitation to join us via Zoom, then we will see you over on Zoom. Otherwise, we'll see you right here in the Market Center. But Amy, I'm gonna let you take it away for team meeting today. I'm gonna let you bring the goods, girl.
All right, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Let me open the team meeting slides.
Do you guys remember that one time I brought sound effects to the team meeting? One day I'm going to get bored and I'm going to bring those back. They were so much fun. Do, 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 and the buzzer. Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
And I'm going to do it at a team meeting I'm not hosting, and I'm not going to tell anybody either. And I'm just going to randomly have sound effects. It's going to be awesome.
Because why not?
Oh, I don't love to do things anymore. All right, Amy, all you.
Awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to Donna first because I don't think she was ready. So
I'm in the middle of doing something, so I'm trying to get my work here done. The reason I want to talk to everybody got an email from Ari, Colorado about increasing in the fines if you do not change your status on your in a timely manner on your listings. The fines are going to be pretty heavy. Their first fine is $50. And if they have to notify you a second time, it's going to be $250. And if they have to notify you a third time, it's going to be $550. So if repeated offenders are going to go before the Rules and Regs Committee, and they may lose their privileges. So please get your closed statuses done right after closing. You don't have a lot of time for it, and they're going to definitely want to say to you that you have to get this done in a timely fashion. And if you get a notice, you guys get to pay that fine. There we go.
Well, that doesn't sound like fun. So I'm sure everybody is going to put that on their calendars to make sure they get those closed right away.
Yes, ma'am. That would be helpful. And again, I know a lot of you are doing broker base. They have some glitches, so just bear with the glitches and do the best you can if you can. So thanks for doing that, and I'm going to turn it back to Amy.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Donna before we let you go?
Right. Nothing? Okay.
Okay.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks, Donna.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. We're going to go into our MVVBP. We are, we build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. Our vision is to be the real estate company of choice for agents and their customers. Our values are God, family, then business. Our beliefs, and these are the rules by which we do business, right? It's a win-win or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity is opportunities for all, and success results through people. Our perspective is to be a technology company that provides the real estate platform that our agents, buyers, and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a trainer consultant, and focuses all its activities on service, productivity, and profitability. Whoops, skip that one. All right. Calendar events that are coming up. Make sure that, we are putting all of these things on our training calendar, and we want to make sure that you're getting the right information always. We have List Like a Boss coming up with Brendan Bartik. That's on May 17th. The link should be in the training calendar. And if you want me to send it to you, please let me know. Brendan Bartik has a massive team. And so he definitely has the goods, right, on how to do all of this. Market Center Financials, which actually can also be for teams. It's a good way to make sure that you're getting your finances all in the right order. And then going into June, we have a luxury event and a listing clinic. And train the presenter. For any of you who are interested in becoming KWU certified instructors, this can be anybody on leadership or an agent, right? We have all kinds of opportunities there. And then the last one I'll talk about is Mega Agent Camp, which is in Austin in August. This is amazing. It is an incredible opportunity to look behind the curtain of some of the biggest mega agents that we have in Keller Williams. They actually spill the secrets and tell you all the goods. So this is a wonderful opportunity if you're able to attend. In the Market Center, we've got Ricky's Mastermind every morning at 9 a.m. Great opportunity for you to come and ask questions to one of our longer agents. He is also part of our ALC. Donna has contracts classes at 12 o'clock every day. This is required for all new agents and any new agents to the Market Center. It is a series of 3 classes, so make sure you attend all 3. They are also available on Zoom if you ever need a replay, or excuse me, on YouTube if you ever need a replay. And I highly encourage you to attend in person because that's a great opportunity to ask questions as well. We have command class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Jake's Investor Series. There will not be class this Friday, 5/6 or 5/13. Class will resume the following Friday. I believe that's the 20th. Then we have 36-12-3, which is our lead gen. That is Monday through Thursday with our awesome team leader, Anna. May 7th, we have our shred event. And Ignite for all new agents begins on June 6th. Now, they have rewritten the entire curriculum. So this is actually applicable to agents who've been in business for a while as well. So feel free to come join us for that. Details are on the training calendar. Here is a little more information on our lead gen 36-12-3. Anna will be in the in the training room today with you guys to get this kicked off and going strong. So, Anna, did you want to add anything about 36-12-3?
Yeah, we are. So you'll see the updated sessions on the screen. We've taken and we've added some different lead generation strategies that we're going to be bringing into lead generation 36-12-3. The best overview I can give you of this program is this will walk you through how to create your own lead generation strategy and build the habits to be successful over time with this. If you were in for 36-12-3 on Monday, then we brought you the KWU course about setting up your lead generation systems. And we're actually going to be bringing the power of one, which is the introduction to 36-12-3. We'll be doing that today in the Market Center. So at 1 o'clock, unless you have worked it out in advance with us to be attending on Zoom, then you already have your Zoom link. Otherwise, we'll see you in the Market Center at 1 o'clock.
Thanks. It's exciting. Shred event. This is on May 7th on Saturday. It's coming up. So did you invite your people? Did you connect with Gwen? Did you do all the things so that you can attend and make this a wonderful event? This is part of your pop buys and client appreciation events that the Market Center hosts for you. So if you have any questions, reach out to Gwen. Gwen, if you're on here, do you want to add anything to this?
There's nothing to add, but there may be a question with your people if they say, hey, can I bring another box? There may be room for that. So I'm going to say, go out on a limb and say, yes, bring it. We don't want a truckload of paper, but you know, if somebody's got 2 boxes and they would come, yes, please say yes. We'll figure it out.
Awesome, thank you. On our Facebook page, you'll also find this this graphic and another one of things that you cannot bring. So please make sure you share that with everybody that you have invited to attend. All right, Red Day. Red Day is coming up. Yay, Red Day. We are working with There With Care. We will be collecting cleaning supplies, all of the resources that you will need to send out to your people, to post on Facebook, to send via email. They are all in the kwpmresources.com Google folder. It is labeled Red Day 2022. If you are looking for something in there, you don't find it, you need a different size, feel free to reach out to me. I can get that done for you pretty quickly and get it back to you. So make sure you go to kwpmresources.com to get all of the Red Day collateral, please.
I want to just stop a moment on Red Day. Amy, let's go back really quick.
Yep.
Who can share with me what you're doing for Red Day? How are you bringing this to your sphere? How are you using this to help support There With Care and your business?
I'll share.
Go for it.
So I put on my Facebook that we're doing it. So I think it's this graphic, and there's another that I put on there as well as the link to the Amazon pack that you can get. And then I asked strategically, I asked my assistant to share on hers, and she did. And then she reached out to somebody else that we know and use in our business and asked them to do it as well. So now there's 3 of us with 3 different kinds of circles that are here. And then the 2 of us are going to tag team calling. She'll call the people that she knows because we go to the same church. You know, we have overlapping circles. And so that we can get everybody on the A-list call. Everybody else is getting a smart plan that will go through some of those. I say everybody else, but we'll see. But definitely through the A-list, because it's almost 200 people. So those are the people that I want to know that we give back to the community as a big company and as our small team.
I love that. And I love that you're utilizing social media as a resource to help you reach more people more effectively as well. And I think there's a lot of different strategies around not only making this a very effective contribution to There with Care, but also great strategies that help you connect with people. Remember, there's two big secrets in our business, right? It's meet people and have real estate conversations. And you could utilize this to do both. So just a spoiler alert, or maybe it's a good thing, right? And you'll put it on your calendar. Tomorrow and Friday morning during lead gen time, we're going to be specifically working on how we can use Red Day as a lead generation activity. And so we will be working on that together Thursday and Friday morning here in the office. So make sure you're here at 9:30 to 11 on Thursday and Friday, where we're going to be looking at Red Day. We're going to be looking at how you can utilize Red Day in your sphere with groups of people you don't know, how you can use this as a way to meet people and have real estate conversations. And oh, by the way, you're supporting an incredible organization, There with Care, that does such amazing things to support the families of kids that are affected with critical illness. So I think that's what we would call a win-win. What was that, Amy? Win-win?
Win-win or no deal.
Or no deal. Or no
Right.
deal. I love it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Anna. We have a couple of new releases in our Command app. One of them is you can now do opportunities in your Command mobile. Yay! There's also some free opportunities, especially for those of you who are just learning how to use Command or are interested in learning more about Command. The enablement tech training our team is offering opportunities for solo agents new to Command to take their class, and it's free. It's wonderful. I've taken it. They're amazing. And these are actually the folks that are building Command. So I highly, highly recommend it. The other one is Command training for Rainmakers. If there's a team that is looking to move into Command and use Command as their platform, the enablement team is also offering a course for you. And I can also help you and work with you on that too. So just some other opportunities. Our spring 2022 agent branded magazine is out. It's gorgeous. It has some really cool stuff, and you can use this in so many different ways. But you can break this down into different kinds of emails, into campaigns, as social posts. So make sure you get creative, because there's a lot of great content in here that you can already use. That doesn't mean you have to come up with something new. So, and then of course we have some new designs, as we do every time we have new holidays or things coming up, for each month. The design team is really great about putting those designs in there for you. So all you have to do is customize it and go. By the way, my favorite one is Cinco de Mayo, just saying. Your May social content calendar is also out. This is, you'll find it through Outfront. And this is just ideas for content for every day of the month. So if you're ever struggling, or you do better with somebody that can hand you ideas and things for each day of the month, feel free, go grab it. It's free and it's awesome. Keller Mortgage. Keller Mortgage is offering some reduced rates, and they have some other perks that are available now through the 1st of July. Jimmy, this might be an option if you have that buyer that is still trying to get some financing done. Keller Mortgage is always something good. And I will just tell you that I've used them personally to refi my house, and it was super easy and it was a really great experience. So that's my personal recommendation. Outfront. So I love Outfront. Outfront has so much good content that you can share on your socials and through your emails and campaigns. So really use them, leverage them for your content to your sphere and to new people that you're adding into command. It really takes the guesswork out of what do I write? What do I say? I'm not a blog post writer. They already have it all for you. So please leverage them because they really have some great content. Some of our segment events that are coming up, we have KWYP, Leadership Mastermind, Luxury Learning Series, Commercial Mastermind, New Homes Q&A. This is for KW New Homes. We have the KW Land Mastermind and the Luxury Spotlight for any of you who are interested in participating in any of our communities. These are also great opportunities for you. And you can always just attend to learn more about it. But KW offers a lot in our communities, and it's a great support system. So I highly recommend. And yay, we have a new award, LinkedIn Top Company. So excited. Yay, KW. We must be doing something right. All right, that was fun. So let's get into like the meat and potatoes of all of our team meeting and take a look at our training from yesterday. So for those of you who were unable to attend, this is going to be just some good refreshers and good content just to start working through. But what I want to share with you is Rockstar Agent is our new partner for our productivity coaching, and they have a very good comprehensive program to get you into production. And it walks you through in a way where you don't get too distracted by all the little shiny objects and all the gobs of emails that you're probably already getting, and keeps you on track with building your business, getting some leads in, and start working through those leads. So Rob Tucker is our contact and partner over there, and he gave us a great class yesterday called Effort versus Skill. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. We're going to watch it, and then if anybody has questions, we can dive into that afterwards.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for hosting today. I so appreciate you. And this partnership that we've got launching with Rockstar Agent, you're going to hear a lot more about it over the course of the next month. So obviously we had Robin yesterday for the special training. He's doing another one with us next week, Tuesday at 1:30, all about utilizing unique buyer situations to actually take more listings, right? And go ahead and take more listings. I think it's 0 to 17 listings in the next 6 months. I was going to say Correct. 60 days, but 6 months is still really impressive. Yeah. Based off of actual documented results, right? This is a really, really, fast track program. Here's the deal. Our partnership with Rockstar Agent is going to be for everybody who is in the productivity coaching program with full access to the entire program, as well as this community of agents around the US who are growing their business together. So it's a phenomenal place for you to grow your business. And for those of you who are more experienced and maybe not a part of our productivity coaching program, you'll still have access to certain portions of the material as well. So as that happens, we'll roll that out, but save the date now for June 1st. when we officially launch our Rockstar Agent Productivity Program on June 1st, from 9 a.m. to noon. We're holding our first boot camp. This is everything you need to like launch your business strong for the summer. So I trust you'll be here. Put it on your calendar. We'll be in the Market Center June 1st. It's going to be a fun day. We're pulling out all of the stops to make sure that that you guys get everything you need for your business, and everyone is invited. Productivity coaching program or not, you'll get a lot out of this boot camp on June 1st and our partnership with Rockstar Agents. So there we go. We can let Rob kind of tell the rest of the story from there.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can watch this. Here we go.
That was cheating. Well, shoot, let's get going. Since we've got 5, welcome. Where do you want to start, by the way? Let me give just a quick background, Anna,
Yeah.
or did I know?
Hold on.
Amy?
Go for it.
Darn it. I shared the wrong screen. Sorry, guys. Nope. There we go.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
There we go.
So I'll give you guys just a quick background. Let's see, 22 years in real estate, 20 with Keller Williams. Ended up coming into real estate, did 12.5 million first year, 60 million in year number 3, and then was the original operating partner in Charlotte, North Carolina. So opened the first 3 market centers there, moved, built another team, had the same results, moved, built another team, had the same results. And over the years have been really interested in finding out and helping agents succeed. And, probably one of the biggest pet peeves that I have is that 80% of agents don't make it to year number 2 in real estate. 87% don't make it to year number 5. It's like, why? Right. And a lot of times I think it's because 1, we focus on the wrong things, and 2, there are a lot of squirrels to chase in real estate. Would you guys agree with that? I mean, how many of you have gotten an email or a text message or a phone call or something like that saying, hey, buy this. It's the best thing since sliced bread. It's only going to cost you $1,000 a month. And don't worry, you don't have to pay now. You can pay when you close the deal. Anybody gotten one of those? Yeah. Okay. Yep, exactly. Right. So we get that. And real estate's a really simple business. It's not an easy business. It's a really simple business. And most of us get into it because we see the glitz and the glamour of real estate. We see the people with the nice cars and the nice houses and nice clothes and all that stuff. And we say, wait a minute, if they can do it, I can do it. What we don't see is what happens behind the scenes in real estate. So with that, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do you think is more important, effort or skill when it comes to real estate success? By the way, this is the interactive part, so you can come off of mute and give me your ideas.
You guys can speak up.
It's effort. It's not even close.
Effort and not even close. Okay. Oh, I love that. Anybody else? Or are you all in agreement with that?
I agree with Ricky. Effort.
Okay. Effort. All right. What else? Anybody? Nope. Anybody disagree with that? Okay. Perfect. I love it. I love it because that's usually the answer that I get. By the end of this, I'm going to ask you that again. And let's see if it changes as you go through that. You ready? Ricky, you ready?
Sure.
All right. He's going, yeah, right. I don't like this guy already.
I love everybody.
Yeah, we'll see, right? All right. So we've been studying this over the years. And it's interesting because if you look at effort, there is absolute validity in what you said, Ricky. You're right. But let me show you something too, as it comes to this, right? What we've got is something that we've put together and we've studied over the past 20 years. And it doesn't matter where you are, what market you're in, or anything else. But let me ask you this. If I can show you how to double your productivity and your income without increasing your effort, would that be of value?
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right, there we go. All right.
That's the drugs talking.
Yeah. So
He's gonna get the wrong idea, Ricky.
that's right. That's right. All right. So let me ask you a question. What's your average sales price there in your area?
Last time it was 583, but I think that's low.
You want to just say 580 for fun?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
For fun.
How about your average commission?
It's 2.56.
2.56-ish.
Yeah, this guy's really listening to me, isn't he?
Hey, you'd be amazed. You know, when you have my wife says sometimes that's selective hearing, or no, that's what she has. That's right. My fault. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's go with 2.5, right? Just for just to keep it on the low end and very conservative, right? Do you guys do a processing fee or a marketing fee or any add-ons like that? No? Okay. All right. So let's look at this as you go through. And I'm going to base this on a new agent coming into the business, right? And you look at this, and a new agent coming into the business has about a 60% from appointment to agreement ratio. That means that 6 out of 10 appointments that they set, whether it's on the listing or the buyer side, actually sign either a buyer agency agreement or a listing agreement. Does that make sense? Yep. Okay. 60% of those actually go under contract. And remember, we're talking new agents, right? 75% of those close. By the way, in your market, does anybody have any contracts that fall through for the first time? He laughed. I heard that. Yeah, we do a lot now, don't we? Right? So let's think about this. How many weeks of vacation do you want each year? You want 4 or do you want more?
50.
You want 50? Oh, I like that. There you go. We can get there, by the way.
That's the 10-year plan. 10-year plan.
That's the 10-year plan. I like that. Thank you, Gwen. All right. Days worked a week. Do you usually work 4 days a week, 5 days a week? What do you work? What do you work?
12 hours, 12 days a week.
12 days a week. You work all of the days, all the days and all the hours, right? So
unfortunately,
let's
I
look
have
at
no
this.
margins.
Do you take at least 2 days off a week or try to have some kind of a little break during the week? Yes, potentially. If not, we're gonna have to discuss this a lot.
No.
What's your split, by the way? 70-30, 80-20? What are you guys on?
70-30.
Okay, so that works. So let's look at this. Let's just base this on 5 contacts a day. Do all of you guys make 5 contacts a day, or can you make 5 contacts a day? Yes, no, maybe? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
All right, yes. Let me define contacts and ask this again. So a contact is not one that you call and just say, hey, had the skies blue, have you guys gone skiing today, right? It's having a real estate conversation. You guys know what I mean by a real estate conversation? About either a market, what's going on in the market, about potentially who do you know that's buying or selling, who do you know that's at a conversation. A real estate conversation is a contact, and what we want to count as a contact, an actual contact. So do you think you can have 5 real estate conversations each day based on that?
Yes, sir.
Haley, yes, I see that. Gwen, yes. Rick, I know your name. I can't see you, but I know your name. So now I'm gonna call your name, right?
Sweet. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So look at this. Contact to appointment ratio, 15. Let's say it takes you 15 contacts to make 1 appointment. On the 60% ratios and then the 75% ratios, if you did that in a year, 5 contacts per day, 5 days a week, 11 months out of the year, because you're taking a month off, you've got 80 appointments per year. You're closing 22 deals, whether it's buyer or seller side, doesn't matter. Your income is $219,240 if you did 5, right? Now, I'm going to actually back you up a little bit, Rick. Watch this. So, all right. So if you only do 3 contacts a day, look, it's less, which you're going, well, duh, you know, I knew that because it's effort, right? But watch. What if we just do the 3 contacts a day? and it's still the 15-to-1 ratio. Well, what if we get a little bit better and increase our skill level so that we're doing 14 contacts to 1 appointment? Well, look at the raise we just gave ourselves, almost $9,000, right? What if we get a little bit better and make it 13 contacts, 13 real estate conversations to make 1 appointment? Well, now you just sold 2 more homes and you've given yourself a $20,000 raise from when you started. No more effort, right? You just got better at your craft. What if you've done this and you take it from 15 contacts to 10 contacts to make 1 appointment? Look at the difference in what that does, right? This has nothing to do with effort, does it? This is a skill level, right? You're going from 15 to 10. You just gave yourself a $65,000 raise just by getting better at what you do. Anybody ever played a professional sport or collegiate sport?
Yes,
Yes? Who said that?
Scott.
Okay, Scott, what'd you play?
Played baseball in college,
All right, baseball in college. What position?
pitcher outfield.
Okay, so Scott, did you just play in games or did you actually practice?
We did both.
You did? Okay, all right, good. So did you do more practicing or more games?
We did more practicing.
Really? So wait a minute. So each practice, did you work on a skill?
We did.
Did you get better at those skills over time?
Some did, some didn't.
Okay. All right, let me ask you that here. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Did you get better from freshman year to senior year?
Yes,
Okay, did your skills increase?
yes.
Okay. Anybody see where this is going, by the way? Right? So I got to tell you a story. So my daughter started playing a high school sport her freshman year. She was mediocre, by the way. God, I mean, really mediocre, never on a scoring team, anything like that. And she was, she decided to do it again her sophomore year. She joined the team just to meet people. Sophomore year, something happened. And a couple of the girls, by the way, anybody been a 16-year-old girl before?
Once.
Okay. All right. Anybody have a 16-year-old girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all are all mean at 16. Tell me I'm wrong. Go ahead. Right? Yeah. Haley's like, right. So 2 of the girls on her team in the middle of sophomore year said, Mary, you ought to quit. You're never going to be any good. Right? Yeah. You just never going to be any good. So what happened is she came and said, hey, Dad, I want to build a practice range in our warehouse. And we did. And I didn't know anything about it, but she was up there every day after school for 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday. In the span of 30 days, she went from non-scoring, doing nothing on her team to #1 on her team. Not because of actually doing the games, but by practicing what she was doing, right? And she broke it down into individual pieces. Well, a month after that, she won the state championship. A month after that, she was at her first national competition. And at the end of day 1, she was sitting in 5th place. In 6th place was the current defending Olympic gold medalist from Rio in her sport. Not bad, right?
Not bad.
Well, then she really got hooked. And she said, hey, Dad, I want to play this sport in college. And by the way, the sport is shooting, Olympic shooting. And I said, they have that in college? Really? She said, yeah. I said, all right, what do we need to do? Well, I need to travel, I need to practice, and I need to do all of these different things. So we facilitated that over the next year. At the end of that year, she actually made the junior national team. And she said, Dad, I've been invited to move to Colorado Springs. Yep, right down the street from you guys, and train at the OTC, the Olympic Training Center down there. So we did for her senior year of high school. What happened is her practice changed, because now every day she's in that training hall beside Olympians. She watched what they did, and her training changed so that she really broke down every piece of what she did. I would watch her for an hour, just sit there and practice breathing, or get on a balance board for hours at a time and practice her balance, never pulling a trigger, never actually picking up the rifle, just practicing the balance portion or the breathing portion of what she did. So over the next couple of years, she ended up getting a scholarship to college. She made the US national team as the open team. She also made the Tokyo Olympic team and came back with a silver medal from Tokyo. I tell that story for a reason, because it's no different than what you guys have the opportunity to do in real estate, except we don't do it. How many of you take your one thing, your script, and practice 30 minutes a day on just your expired scripts, 3 days a week? Yeah, nobody's going, yeah, on this, right? How many of you practice your buyer presentation 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week? Or your listing presentation? If you go on a listing presentation and you mess it up, what's it cost you? Well, at $580,000, what's that, about 15,000? If you practiced with a partner for 30 days a week, 3 times, or 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week, and you mess it up in the practice session, how much does that cost you? 0, right? So think about this piece as you're going through and you're looking at this. Oh, look, I can see all of you guys in there now. All right, morning. But if you think about this process, if we broke down real estate, just like an Olympian breaks down their sport, or Scott, you breaking down baseball in college and practicing each piece of it, do you think that we would increase our skill level? This is the interactive part, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think that you would have the ability to go from 15 to 1 contact to appointment ratio to 10 to 1? You think so? Right? But let's look at this. What if not only we did this piece, right? From the contact to appointment ratio, but we really did practice our buyer presentation, our seller presentation, and we got better at having somebody sign either of those opportunities. And we went from 6 out of 10, and we just went to 7 out of 10. One more. I want you to watch this, right? See 131,000 there, 197 there. Watch. You gave yourself a $20,000 raise there and a $30,000 raise there just by getting better on your presentations. Is this making sense, by the way? Yeah, do you see this? What if you got better at negotiating contracts and you went from 6 out of 10 to 7 out of 10? Watch the numbers now. Now you just gave yourself massive raises, didn't you? So it's interesting to look at this. You're in a business that you can have a massive effect on your success, not only short term, but long term. If we took the same opportunity when we broke down our skills, just like somebody playing baseball or somebody that's going to the Olympics practiced their piece of it. If we put more time practicing and more time doing some script and role play efforts, just with people that are sitting in that room right there, right? Or even, shoot, our kids, our spouses, whoever it is, say, honey, can you come in here? I want to practice this, right? And you practiced your buyer presentation, practiced your listing presentation, practiced your phone calls if you're working on for sale by owners or expireds or open house scripts and dialogues, things like that. Guys, you'd be amazed at what you do. You'd be amazed at where you went. If you did just these things and did them all together, you'd give yourself a $100,000 raise, not by working more, but by getting better. Oh, and watch this. If you did increase the effort, let's take this back. 60, 60, 131, 197. Let's take it to 5 contacts a day. That's a massive raise too, isn't it? So wait a minute. Let's go from 3. Remember 131. Let's go 5. Huge raise, right?
Wow.
How about if we do this one also and get better there? How about if we get better on this one too? You guys seeing this? Is this making sense, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are big numbers.
right? What's that?
Those are big numbers.
They're massive numbers. They're huge, but we don't talk about it in real estate because it's always about, well, how many buyer agreements did you get? How many listing appointments did you get? How many of this, right? Those are the questions that everybody asks, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to the other questions, well, did you practice today? Did you practice your piece? Imagine if you guys did this. How long has everybody been in real estate, by the way? Give me an idea.
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Woo! I like that. Nice. Good. You have no bad practices at this point yet, right? Or at least none that I know of. Okay.
They're probably all bad.
Okay. All right. All right. How else long? Rick, Scott, how long have you guys been in?
10 years for me.
10 years?
Newbie for me.
Newbie? All right. Cool. So here's the thing, right? Even in 10 years, so 10 years, have you gotten better at what you've done?
Every day.
All right. So have you probably gone from a 15-to-1 ratio to potentially a 10-to-1 ratio?
Yes.
That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Makes all the difference.
Skill, isn't it?
Yes. It's
So I'm going to ask the question again.
effort.
What's more important, effort or skill?
I still say it's effort.
All right. How about effort to get more skillful?
Yes, that's where I was going with it.
All right, there you go.
Put the effort in. You-
Whatever.
But I believe this too, though. You could take the worst skilled agent ever, and if they work hard enough, they will do business.
That is
Zero
true.
skills.
That is
You take an
true.
agent with all
Absolutely.
the skills in the world with no effort, they're done. They're out.
Yeah, but do you guys really want to work 12 months, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day and have no skill?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
That's some
All
of
right,
our co-op.
We're on the
That
same
would way-
wavelength.
That would way break into my being lazy skill set.
Well, you know, it's interesting looking at this industry though, right? 10 years. Fantastic. You've seen a bunch of different agents that are out there, haven't you?
Mhm. Yep.
You've probably had cross sales deals with other agents that you never want to see again.
Oh, for sure.
And then you've had the same cross sales or deals with agents that you actually potentially go, all right, I've got a buyer in this neighborhood. Do they have one?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, you got it. So that comes from professionalism. It comes from skill level, right? It comes from making sure that they're doing the right things. But here's the thing, when you're looking at this as an agent, a lot of times, you know, if 87% of agents fail by the time they don't even get to year 5, right? 80% don't get to year 2. If we changed the industry and said, for everybody that's on this call, if you guys would pick one thing, and when I say one thing, I mean one thing to concentrate on for lead generation over the next 6 months. And by the way, this is another conversation because all of you have a different personality. We have the D, the I, the S, and the C. Everybody knows those, right?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Does anybody not know the D, the I, the S, and the C?
I
No?
see a couple people in here.
A couple of people?
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you a quick D, I, S, and a C thing. So you have a D, an I, an S, and a C walk into an elevator. The D is the one pushing the button, trying to get the door to close before everybody gets on. The I is the one standing in the middle of the elevator and already knows everybody's name and is kind of holding court in the middle of the, oh, there you go. There's an I right there, right? The S is the one that's got their arm around the outside of the door, trying to keep it from closing so the person that's late can get down and get on the elevator. The C is the one standing at the back of the elevator in the corner, evaluating everybody's weight in coordination with the capacity to make sure that it's
Awesome. Can I steal that?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Love that.
But it's accurate, isn't it?
Yes.
That is
Right?
great.
That is so true.
So think about that in real estate On this call, how many of you are Ds?
Me.
Okay, we got a D there. Who else?
I'm a D probably.
Okay, all right. How many Is? Okay,
Ricky.
good. All right, how many S's?
70% of the room.
Okay, how many C's?
2.
Okay, all
Two
right.
in here.
These are
So
really
think about this.
busy people.
So for all the Ds that are out there, you have no issue knocking on doors or calling expireds, do you? Or picking up the phone,
Game on.
right? Okay. For the Is, or let me do this, for the C's or the S's, do you want to go knock on a door or pick up a phone and call expireds?
Nope.
Right?
That's where I'm messed up. I'm a total C and S. But I know to be in sales, I've got to prospect and do the activity. So
Yes.
it's not my nature, but I'm not afraid to do it, so I do it.
Well, and here's the thing though, right? If you look at this and you say, okay, what's the lead generation activity that I not like to do, not want to do, but I will do consistently?
So
And
I've been circle prospecting.
All right, so think about that.
And
Circle
then I'll be
prospecting.
adding the expireds and the FISBOs.
Circle prospecting, take that one for a second. Think about what that entails. You're not going and knocking on doors and things like that, are you?
I've done it in the past, but I can feel like I could be more efficient and make more contacts or dials by using the phone.
And calling expireds and things like that, right?
Yes.
Who, or not expireds, but sphere of influence and things like that. Who do you know, right? See, it's a different conversation than a cold call to an expired or to a door knock or to things like that. So if you think about that for everybody that's on this call, if you find the thing that you will do and like to do on a consistent basis, and then you concentrate on that for the next 6 months, and you take 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week, and you get better at it, and you practice with the people that are here and that are around you, do you think that you'd have more success if you did that? By the way, for the one that's been there 2 weeks and the newbie over there too, do this.
Yes, sir.
The question is, what's your one thing? I think that, you know, some of the biggest things that I see with new agents, well, shoot, all agents, is we want to try everything. We go to this webinar, we go to this seminar, we go to this thing, and we see all these agents that are doing all kinds of different things. Yes, anybody been there? Mm-hmm. I know in 10 years you've seen a bunch of that, right? Yeah. So you look at this piece of it and you say, okay, I'm going to go try that. And we try it for a week, we try it for a month, and do we get this the same success that we heard in the webinar or the seminar or the workshop?
Nope.
No.
We don't, right? What we don't take into consideration is there are different things that all of us will do better than some of the others. Or there's things that we will do consistently that are comfortable, that fit our personalities, that we will get better with if we concentrate on it. There's this, what did I talk about? Oh yeah, the one thing. I've heard, has anybody heard that phrase before?
Once.
Yeah, a couple times in there. Okay. I think there's this book written by some guy called The One Thing. It's what we also need to figure. What was that?
Is his name Jay Papazon?
I think there's another author too that goes with that one.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody like that. Guys, if we did the same thing, if we did a couple of things, and one, we found our one thing in lead generation, and we practiced that craft, because even looking at open houses, right? Open houses are a skill. It's a process to have a lot of people coming through there, but they're skillful processes, because there's a way to show an open house to make sure that it's efficient and they're seeing the right things. And then when they come out of the bedroom and the master bedroom and the kitchen, that you can have the question asked, well, can you see yourself living here? They can answer that question if they come out of the master bedroom and the kitchen, can't they? Can they answer that question if they've gone in the other spare bedrooms? There's a hint, by the way. Skill. How do you actually show and control an open house? Practicing those kind of things. It's the same thing when you're talking about circle prospecting. It's the same thing when you're talking about expireds, for sale by owners, all of the different things. If we as an industry would take one thing, one form of lead generation, practice it 30 minutes a day for 3 days a week, you're going to see your proficiency double in 30 to 60 days every single time. Break it down to the simple pieces and you'll see your income, the houses that you sell, the appointments that you set, the agreements that you get signed, the contracts that you get signed. You'll give yourself a raise every 30 to 60 days and you'll double your income in a year. That's the difference between skill versus effort. Does it take effort? Yes, it does. Absolutely. But skill level, you can double your income without increasing your effort. Make sense?
I sure am. I was muted. How fun. What did you guys think? Good stuff?
I liked it.
Well, for anybody who would like to revisit this or watch it again, I dropped the link into our chat here, and it is on our YouTube channel. So you're welcome to go over to our YouTube channel anytime, and you'll find it there too. So for anybody who is joining 3612-3, now is the time to be there. Have a great day, everybody. And unless you have any questions or comments, I'm gonna let you go and get back to your day.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a great one, everybody.